Hi everybody, I'm back for our second card of the February card class, and this card is going to be another card to help lift somebody up. We've got our hot air balloons, and there's lots of fun sentiments in this one as well. Hang in there, just a note to lift you up. And there's also some birthday sentiments as well to use the hot air balloons for birthdays, and the dies are really cute as well. I'll show you those real quick. So there's a heart-shaped one and a traditional balloon shape. And if you have a kit from me, I did both at the same time so I could run through them at the same time. So you might have one or the other. There's some cute little clouds and just lots of fun little accessories for your hot air balloons. Now this I'm calling a two-fer card because I've done those before where you can get two out of one sheet of paper. And this is one that was designed actually by a friend of mine. So this is her handout that she's letting me use. And so you can see how the cutting is done. So it's a 6x6 designer series paper. Cut it at 4 inches. Cut all the 4-inch pieces at 2 inches, so you have 2x4, and then you've got this little square left over that you'll cut into quarters. So if you're in the group and seeing this, both PDFs, my instructions and hers are posted in the group, so you can really get a handle on this fun technique. So I think you'll enjoy it. So I already did all the cutting, and if you have the kit, you'll have your little triangles here already cut and ready to go. So let me get all the pieces out here. Set everything. Oh, there's my balloon. Okay. I'm using Pool Party for the background. Azure Afternoon will be our stamping because these are colors taken from the paper. The paper is the Lighter Than Air designer paper, which comes in 6x6. And I'm actually using Fresh Freesia, and my sample used Fleur de Flamingo. They're both colors that are in the paper. So we'll go ahead and get, oh, actually, I'm not going to put that on the back first because I want to put all of my my little triangles on. So you can see in this diagram how I've got all 4 triangles down, leaving a little space for the circle there in the center, kind of towards one edge. And then we just trim off the bits. So let's try that. And my sample I did with polka dots, so I thought I'd try stripes for this one. So let's get these pieces on and kind of, let's see, I'm kind of looking at my sample just to see where I want to put them. You want to hang them off the edge there and leave a little gap in between. And the liquid glue is nice for this because you can kind of adjust it for a little while before it gets stuck all the way. Okay, one more to go. All right, that looks kind of neat. All those stripes going in all different directions. Okay, make sure everything's stuck down, and then I will wipe the glue with my little chamois here. And scissors, there they are. We will need to trim off all these little excess bits because we don't need those hanging about. Okay, now my card is ready to glue onto the card base after we get all those out. And you can try different variations on this. I don't think there's any right or wrong way to put the triangles on. So try them a different direction. This one actually I think is going to end up a little bit lower than my sample, which is perfectly fine. It will still look great like that. My circle I'm going to put on with Stampin' Dimensionals, but I want to stamp it first. So we will get my stamps out. Oh, here they are all ready to go. So hang in there is going to go on my circle, and then on the inside I'm going to put just a note to lift you up. So I'm going to kind of stamp this over to the edge so there's room for my balloon to hang out on the side. And I did something that I don't very often do there's this Just a Note to Lift You Up is a really long sentiment, which is really cool. But I thought, sometimes I might want to do just a note without the to lift you up. So you can take a marker and just mark that up and stamp it to get a partial stamp. But I thought, you know what? I'm just going to cut mine right in half. So I cut my sentiment, and we're actually going to use it on top of each other on the inside. So as long as there's enough space in between, it's enough room to cut a stamp. And then if I want to use it nice and long again, I can just put it back together right on my block like that, and it'll be perfectly fine. So give it a try sometime if you're brave. Otherwise, use your markers to just ink up part of an image at a time, and that works out well too. Okay, so I did put adhesive sheets on some of these die cuts, and this particular one, the backing came off, so that's why I have it already together. And I'm just going to glue my balloon and hang it onto the white piece here. And I could have put dimensionals on that piece as well. So however you want to do it, if you want to have double dimensionals or just partial. I think I'm going to put the balloon up a little higher. So yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, dimensionals. Where did you go? There they are. So I go through these like crazy. Before we have in-person class tomorrow, I better find my stash of dimensionals. And now it's actually a good time to order them during celebration. That reminds me, I should probably order a stash to replenish the ones that I've been using lately, because I use tons of them. Oh, I should put some on the balloon as well. So let's put one under the balloon so it stays up as well. All right, so I think we're done. Yay, hang in there. And just a note to lift you up on the inside. Oh, we're not quite done because we still have our triangle. So if you have a kit, I just gave you the triangle like that. It was from the square piece. Let me just show you again on the diagram. Right there, we've got that little square piece left over. And why not use it? So we're just going to cut that in half again, and now we have two little corners to put on the inside of the card, because why not? And there's other little pieces there too that we cut off the edge if you wanted to figure out something to do with those too, but I think that will be enough. Just a cute little way to decorate the inside. Yay! Okay, so there's our technique card, a 2-for card where you can get 2 cards out of one 6x6 piece of designer paper. Hope you liked it, and I'll be back with our fun fold in just a minute.